Assalamu alaikum. My name is Liban Hassan and I'm now the TDSB trustee, and the reason why I decided to run was because I saw that the former TDSB trustee in York South-Weston had stepped down and it was an open opportunity. I looked at the issues that our community faces, specifically the Somali community, and I felt like having that representation in this TDSB Board of Trustees, it would have been ideal and beneficial for our community. So that is the reason why I decided to submit my candidacy. And from there, I just talked to community leaders, I talked to community members. I got to hear about issues that our community is facing, from autism, community safety, gangs, violence, all sorts of issues. And we sort of collectively, as a community, we came up with how having a Somali in the as a TDSB trustee would be able to mitigate those issues, mitigate those risks. And we collectively came up with that. So as I was campaigning, I got to speak to a lot of Somali parents, a lot of Somali elders, and collectively we were able to work as a unit, work as a community, all as one, to successfully win this campaign. So this brings a new milestone as the first Somali trustee in the city of Toronto. And it's going to bring a lot of opportunities to our community. For one, it inspires the next generation of Somali youth. I hope that the Somalis can see that this is an opportunity for us to enter municipal politics and get more trustees, get more councillors, right? We've seen Somalis win MPP and MP level, provincially and federally, but inner city is very important because that's where we see the impact on the ground, particularly within communities. So it's a major milestone, alhamdulillah. I'm very thankful to the community. The community is what helped me get into this position. They supported me the whole way. So now it's what are the next steps? As of now, I'm getting sworn in on November 15th, inshallah, next week. And from there, I'm going to go through comprehensive training where I'll understand my role more in detail. But as of now, what I know I can help with is the issues that we're facing, right? From community safety issues. Sometimes there's issues with school transfers, right? Students want to transfer to different schools, but they're not able to for whatever reason. Autistic programs, right? MID. So there's different issues and avenues that I'll be able to impact our community. And what I'm most passionate about is advocating for extracurriculars, extra tutoring programs, right? There was a recent report that just came out that indicated that Ontario students, 53% of them have failed math, right? I saw that. And then the second topic or subject that we're struggling with is English. Coincidentally, reports about the Somali community, those are two subjects that our students are struggling with, just as an ethnic group. So not only is the province struggling with it, but so is our community. And the pandemic has exacerbated these downfalls. So what I'm going to advocate is for those extracurricular, extra tutoring programs, extra support programs. Oversized classrooms is a big issue. We have teachers that are dealing with 30 to 35 students and they're not able to give them that individual attention, right? And that's what some of our students need. So having more educational assistance, having more child and youth workers, having all of these type of extra support services in our school for our students to get over that hump or bridge that gap that we find ourselves in now. So inshallah, what I want to do is also have community meetings. I plan to have them at least monthly, using the school facilities that we have where we can collectively get together. I want the Somali community to come out. I want them to express their concerns, express their issues, so that I can take that and bring it to the board and we can make policies and programs that address those issues, all right? So if we're hearing consistent problems about school safety, or if we're hearing consistent problems about our students struggling in math, then we can implement those programs. I can say, hey, this is what my constituents in York South-Weston are discussing, and I can bring that forth to the board. So this is not a one-person role. This is a community role. My job is just to advocate for what the community wants. I don't go to this board meeting and say, listen, I'm Liban and this is what I want to do. I go there and I say, I'm from York South-Weston and this is what my constituents are telling me. So Somali community, we have a big population in New York South-Weston. So inshallah, I need community engagement. I need them to come out. I need everyone to just support and give their opinions, give their tell me their concerns. Our community has a lot of issues, maybe more than other communities, but we need to be there. We need to come to these meetings and express this. So I'm accessible. I'm open to the public. Anybody can contact me. If you have issues with your children, please let me know. We can discuss it. We can sit down. You can come to these meetings, and inshallah, I can bring that progressive change that our community needs so bad at this moment. So, alhamdulillah, I just want to say once again, thank you for all the support, all the effort that the community, Somali community, has inputted into my campaign. I put a lot of effort into the campaign, right? I did have a lot of volunteers, but I put in the extra work. I stayed up late nights putting up signs. I did a different strategy than what the other candidates were doing. I targeted digital ads. I went to all the community leaders, not just Somali community. I went to every community and I spoke to their leaders and said, how can I get a hold of your people? How can I talk to them? How can I express to them what I want to do and what and I want to hear what their concerns are. I tried to hit every angle, every avenue that I could go, and just try to separate myself from the other competition. It's all about work ethic, and it's also luck too. Alhamdulillah, I got it. I didn't know whether I was going to win or not, but I just worked my hardest. And I think also my professional experience, I work in government right now, and I have worked in government policy, advocacy. I did my education. I did my master's in public policy and administration and law from York University. So I think all of these things, people, it was able to build trust within the community. People were able to look at me as a good candidate for the role, just because of my experiences. My extracurricular experiences, I used to be a former professional athlete. I competed on Somalia national team. So I think I've demonstrated success in both education and sports. And these are the extracurriculars. So these are what parents look for in their kids, right? It could, maybe they saw me as a model. Maybe they saw me as inspiration for the next generation. Regardless of what their ethnic background or religion is, right? This is York South-Weston, it's a diverse community, and I think I was able to cater to everybody. And alhamdulillah, through the will of God, I was able to get this position. So my final say is, first of all, thank you. And I think this is the type of support that we need to give to each other. You guys helped me get into this position. Now it's my turn to return the favor and advocate for this community. And I think that this same effort we need to put into every single community that we live in Toronto, and we can do the same thing everywhere. There's no reason why we shouldn't have a few councillors, a few trustees. We've done it. We've had ministers, right? We've had members of parliament. So now we need to really, I think, work as a community and apply that same effort that was given to me into our youth. And so in the future, we can have more people in these type of positions where we can make differences in our communities. We're here now. Here's the next step. I have 4 years to be in office. I have 4 years to make this change. And it's not possible without you, the Somali community. So inshallah, please come out to my meetings. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.